In this video, we're going to talk to you about the Brother LB5000 Star Wars machine. The Star Wars machine is a very neat way to get folks into embroidery, maybe young people that's never had an embroidery machine before. If you're just needing a good entry-level machine that you can grow into, or maybe you're just a Star Wars fan. Check that Star Wars machine out. Feel free to check our website out for more information on this machine with more pictures and images, or give us a call anytime. Let's give you a good overview of the Star Wars machine. This machine will give you both a sewing and embroidery machine all in one. So if you're needing a good machine for your garment construction, your mending, hemming, and even doing maybe some quilting or other crafting projects, the Star Wars machine is one I would definitely take a look at. It has over 100 built-in sewing stitches. On the sewing side of the machine, we can pull the stitches up, change the length and the width on all the sewing patterns. We know how big the stitch is when we're sewing it out. And then when you go to the embroidery side of the machine, you will get the embroidery unit like we already have attached here. The threading of the machine is really easy, and that's the whole theme of this machine. It's easy to use, but it's very durable, and there are just so many different accessories you can get for this machine. So once you make this purchase, you're not going to outgrow it anytime soon. Star Wars machine does have your top winding bobbin here. The path to threading is really easy on this machine. You have the horizontal spool pin, and you have just guides to go through. You got the channel all the way down to my needle. And then I do have a built-in needle threader. It makes it really easy about threading the machine. I have the top drop-in bobbin, and its clear cover here allows me to see the bobbin at any given time. Now when I'm in embroidery mode and the thread breaks, the machine will sense that and it will stop. So we can back up through the stitch count and go right back to where we left off and embroider over that, and you won't know that it ever happened. Star Wars machine does have some other nice features to it in that we can override the speed of the machine when we're in sewing mode. I do have a built-in scissor that I can snip my bobbin in the top thread at any given time. I do have the needle up, needle down feature. I can set this machine to stop with needle in the fabric or needle out of the fabric. There's a few things that I have to do to get this to green so I'm ready to go. I've got my embroidery foot on the machine. It will come with the 4x4 embroidery hoop. There are other size hoops available for this machine. There are other hoops available for this machine. You can even get a hoop to do baseball caps with this machine. Now I'm ready to embroider. Embroidery is real easy on the Star Wars machine. My LCD screen here is full color, really crystal clear. When I pull up my design, it's going to show me and tell me which color to thread up at what time. It's going to show me what part of the design that I'm going to be embroidering out. And then when I'm ready to embroider it, I'll just hit set and it tells me how large the design is. I can change some of the settings on the hard drive. You're not going to erase anything on this machine, so let's go and change it to inches. Now my design will show me in inches how large that it is, and I'm ready to embroider. The machine will tell me how many stitches are in the design, how many minutes it's going to take, and how many color changes are in my design. I can do different things with the design. I can resize the design, change a lot of things in it before I actually embroider it out. If I want to rotate some things, move things around, I'm able to do that right on the screen. And I get it like I want it. I hit end edit. And now I'm going to be ready to embroider. It's as easy as that. The LB5000 Star Wars machine is a full sewing machine. So to go from sewing mode to embroidery mode, we just remove our embroidery unit. The machine will automatically go into the sewing mode. Now I have an expandable free arm here. Now I'm ready to go into sewing mode. The machine will give me a lot of information on screen, and we'll zoom in to show you just a little bit. In sewing mode, there's a lot of information on the screen, but it's easily laid out. I do have the stitch pulled up here. All I have to do to change stitches is just touch my screen, and you notice how on the screen it changes the stitch. The machine will recommend a presser foot for all the different designs that I'm doing, and it has letters indented into them. It's a letter stamp there, so when I go back and forth from my presser feet, I snap those off and on really easy. Here I can snip the thread in between at the end of a seam or wherever that I want to, and I can just page over and change the stitch to whatever that I want to do. So you have over 100 stitches built in on this machine. There's different modes, different categories of stitches that I can go in. I can change my width and my length right here just at the touch pad. You'll notice on the screen it's got them categorized from utility stitches, quilting stitches. I have different one-step buttonholes that are built in on this particular machine. And then I do have the ability to directly connect to the computer. The Star Wars machine does come with a lot of accessories right out of the box, and Ken's Sewing Center carries all the optional accessories. Once you purchase your machine from us, you have us for the life that you own the machine. No matter how young or how old you are, how experienced you are or inexperienced, we can help you with all kind of questions over the phone. If you're not in the Muscle Shoals, Alabama area and can come to our retail store, we're just a phone call away. We can do a lot of things by phone and email.